Hello everyone. Today I'm going to explain the fifth experiment of conversational AI, that is chatbot framework. Okay. Also, I'm going to explain the simple RASA NLU simulator that perform intent classification. Intent classification, like, is a key steps in chatbot design. It helps the bot understand what the user wants based on their message. And this code doesn't use the actual RASA framework. Instead, it simulates how RASA NLU works indently using simple Python logic. Like, first, define the function. We define the function called RASA underscore NLU underscore simulator of which takes a user message, user underscore input, to tag to identify its intent. Then defining indents and example phrases. Uh, Here we create a dictionary of indent. Each indent has a list of example phrases that user might say. For example, book table. User want to receive a book. Greet, goodbye, order food. These are the same kind of training example that Rasa use in real world chatbot models. Then match user input with patterns. Here what happened, uh, the function loop through each intent and its pattern. It convert the user input to lowercase to make the comparison case insensitivity. The Enio function check if any of the faces in the list appear inside the user message. If any match is found, it's returned the framework name Baza. It didn't detect, like, book underscore table. The confidence score is of 0.9 or like 95 percentage. Simulate of high confidence prediction. Then the handling unknown indent. If no known pattern are found in the message, it returns the indent as unknown with 0% confidence. This means the chatbot didn't understand what the user wanted. Similar to how real chatbot behave with their encoder unexpected inputs. The next one is testing the simulator. Here we test the function, the message. Hi, can you book a table for two? The sentence contain a phrase, book a table, which match the book underscore table indent. Here we can see the output, like, simulated Rasa model correctly identify the user intent as book a table, like, with a high confidence score, like that is 0.93. And okay. And the next one, like, we define the function as dialog flow underscore simulator of that takes user input, which the message from the user. We also created an empty list called entities, which will store any detected entity from the text. Mock entity recognition. Here we simulate entity extraction, the process of identifying specific piece of information from the text. For example, like, if the message contains pizza, we recognize it as food data. If it contains two, we recognize it as a number of people. So if a user says, I want to order a pizza for two people, the entity extract will be uh, like okay, be like entity food items value pizza, entity number of people's value equal to two. Okay, then mock intent detection, like the blocks simulates intent detection with the identifying the goals or purpose of the message. If the user says something like book, it is a book table intent. If the message has order, it an order food intent. If the user greet in hi or hello, the intent is greeting. Otherwise, it intent is unknown. This is how real dialog flow model classify user queries into different categories based on training data, then returning the response. Finally, the response returns simulated dialog flow like JSON output, which includes framework name, indent, entity, conference score, extras, testing and simulations. Like we test the simulator using realistic message. I want to order a pizza for two people. Like let's see how what happened. Uh, like okay, here what it means. The indent detect is order food. The entity expected are pizza, food items, and two number of peoples. The conference score is 0.9. Okay, so the simulate correctly understand that the user want to order food pizza to two people, just like how dialogue would interpret the same input. Okay, then when the printing the title, this simplify printed the head and indicate that we starting a framework comparison section, creating a dictionary on framework. The framework. Okay. Here we created a dictionary called frameworks. Each key in the dictionary is the framework name, and each value of the short describe highlighted its main value. Let Rasa complete open source means can you offline highly customizable, great for a developer who want to full control. Then IBM was dialog flow, etc. Then loop through the print each framework description, like the for loop goes through each framework and its inscribed description, then prints them one by one in the neat format. It's simple way to display structured comparison data using the dictionary. When you run the program, you will get the output like this. Here, this gives the quick summary of the sprite and each framework, perfect and report presentation or a compare tool before start the chatbot project. Thank you.